Dear student teachers, government at Khammam, you are all wholeheartedly welcome to online classes. Today we learn overview of DEL at second year course. Also, we let us learn an outline of paper 4 pedagogy of English at primary level. Dear student teachers, I convey our sincere thanks to our beloved principal, Sri S. Satyanarayana sir, our beloved faculty members, Sri YGK Murthy sir, Madam Padma Madam, for their inaugural address and encouragement in this connection. Okay, dear student teachers, you are all welcome to second year. Because of this pandemic, we are running online classes. Don't miss these classes, and this attendance will be taken care of and will be monitored, and it will be added to your regular attendance. Don't forget that. Okay, now let's go to our topic. Then dear student teachers, our course Diploma in Elementary Education is developed by keeping in view NCFTE 2009 and NCTE 2014. NCFTE, that means National Curriculum Framework Teacher Education. It was developed in the year 2009, and we also follow the sessions given by NCTE, National Council for Teacher Education, 2014. By keeping these in view, syllabus was designed for diploma in elementary education. This is being implemented not only in our Diet Khammam or Telangana. It is being implemented in entire country. The course is similar, the objectives are similar, the textbooks are similar, the way of evaluation is similar, dear student teachers. Our fourth paper is known as Pedagogy of English at primary level, classes 1 to 5. Pedagogy of English at primary level. Here you learn the requisite capacities, competencies, strategies, techniques to mold yourself to handle kids, those who are studying from class 1 to 5. In this Pedagogy of English, you learn all these techniques, and you become wonderful teachers. That is the aim of our entire institute, Government Diet Khammam, dear student teachers. You should equip yourself with the latest techniques and become wonderful teachers, go out and serve. And this Pedagogy of English at primary level is again can be categorized into two parts, that is primary 1 and primary 2. Here in this primary 1 category type, you learn how to teach English to class 1 and 2 students. And in primary 2, P2 we call for our convenience, you learn how to handle classes to class 3, 4 and 5. In this way, our Pedagogy of English, the way of teaching to class 1 and 2 students is different from the way of handling classes to class 3, 4 and 5. That's why we have two separate categories. You learn two separate ways of teaching English to these two types of students. Dear student teachers, the entire world is in the same condition because of this dreadful pandemic, COVID-19. Same is in the case of us, and we should not stop learning, dear student teachers. And as a student teacher, you should think of what are the various innovative ways to reach our students and let our students scaffold to continue their education. This is one sort of mm, developing our strategies to come near to you, to meet you, to handle you, to help you to continue your learning, dear student teachers. Hence, dear student teachers, make best use of this technology. I help all our students, some students, all our students to access this mode of learning. This disadvantage, um, this time should be molded and should be changed into our advantage, dear student. Hence, that is very, very important. Bearing this in mind, and this should be utilized, this time should be utilized to develop. Okay, dear student teachers, you are all aware in first year that you are in professional course. In this professional course of DL and you learn DL and course in two categories. That is, one is theory, other one is practicum. In this theory, you learn various things that are required to mold yourself to become a wonderful teacher. It may be a psychology, it may be pedagogy. And in practicum, you implement these things in your classrooms. Hence, you learn pedagogy of English, that means science of English, teaching and learning English. In this pedagogy of English or science of teaching English, what do you learn as a student teacher, dear student teachers? You learn two things. One is how to teach small kids very effectively English subject. You groom them, you help them to learn English in an easy and joyful way. You should know how do children learn, and you should also know how to teach that subject. These two things we call science of teaching. This is, in other words, called named as pedagogy. Pedagogy means science of teaching. Pedagogy. Hence, you learn theory in our institute, and you go to schools. There, you implement this teaching techniques which you learned in our classrooms. Hence, the course is divided two types. In the same way, you attend P1 teaching practice classes and P2 teaching practice classes. That means already I explained very clearly. In P1, you learn how to teach English to class 1 and 2 students. In P2, you learn how to teach English to class 3, 4, and 5 students. Okay, this is the total comprehensive outline of your course, dear student teachers. DEL Ed second year, theory and practicum. Here you observe, you undergo or you study 10 papers. There will be 10 papers, and first 6 papers are very important. Why we call them as very subjects means you attend public examinations, pen and paper test, and external evaluation will be taken place, and you will be evaluated there. Public examinations will be there for 1 to 6 classes there. Hence, dear student teachers, you procure textbooks immediately for all the papers, and at least from class, that means paper 1 to 6. These are very essential. We should have textbooks. Then we give online classes. You also read those textbooks. You can understand well. That will help you to grow well. Hence, try to procure textbooks as soon as possible. Now, paper 1, education in contemporary India. Paper 2, integrating gender and inclusive perspectives in education. Paper 3, school culture, leadership, and teacher development. Along with these 3 subjects, there will be 3 methodologies. Methodology, paper 4, pedagogy of English at primary level, class 1 to 5. This is compulsory to all the students. In the same way, pedagogy of EVS at primary level, that will be for classes 3 to 5. You learn how to teach EVS to students. That is also compulsory to all the students. But you come to paper, that means paper 6, we call it as pedagogy of elementary level subjects. Then we call them as optional subjects. Already you have chosen optional subjects. It may be English or maths or science. Based on your interest, you choose your subject and you will be imparted that methodology. These 6 papers are there. You see, observe the mode of evaluating these things, and action evaluation will be there. That is for 60 marks. Then there will be 2 summative examinations, and they will be uh, they will be calculated for 10 marks, and there will be 3 field-based projects, and you have to submit 3 assignments, and you should also present those assignments to your peer group with the guidance of your faculty members, and by that there will be 100 marks. And you observe, you come to methodology papers. There will be teaching practice and internship. Then you observe here paper 4, that is for 120 marks. See, 120 marks, that means P1 for 40 marks, P2 teaching practice for 40 marks. P1 teaching practice 40 marks, P2 teaching practice will be evaluated for 40 marks. Then there will be 2 final lessons. P1 final lesson, that will be evaluated for 20 marks. P2 final lesson, that will be evaluated for 20 marks. Total 120 marks have been allotted for pedagogy of English at primary level. Hence, you should understand that by this you can understand that lot of importance has been given to this area, pedagogy of English at primary level, because English is very essential for your growth, and English is essential. You should attain wonderful English skills and help our students to develop those skills. Hence, a lot of importance has been given to this area, dear student teachers, and there will be some records will be there, and let's understand them. Here, there will be summative examination. 2 summatives will be conducted, dear student teachers. One summative is known as half-yearly. It will be generally conducted in the month of October or November, but because of this pandemic, the dates may be varied, and as per the guidelines issued by our SCRT, we conduct this summative examination, and there will be pre-final summative examination will be there, that will be conducted, and the paper for each exam may be conducted for 50 marks and shall be reduced to 10, and these 10 marks will be added to your main marks list. And then field based project, that will be for 20 marks, and the 3 field-based projects are to be submitted, and in the same way 3 assignments should be submitted, and you should present them to your peer group with the help of under the guidance of your faculty member. Then this is marks, dear students. Just you observe, external 60 marks, summative examination 10, field-based project works 20, assignments and their presentation 10. There it comes to 100 along with this, and 120 marks for P1 and P2 teaching practice and final lessons. Then this records, assessment record will be there. That's for 15 marks. Classroom observation and reflective journal record is to be submitted. That is for 10 marks. Total 25 marks. Hence, lot of importance has been given to our English. Total marks 120 plus 25, 145 for 400. And these are 10 records are very essential, dear student teachers. Internship records, that means lesson plan records. English class 1 and 2, that means P1. That means the lesson plan book for P2, 3, 4, and 5 classes. That means 2 lesson plan books and records, or maybe call it them as internship records, should be submitted. Internship records means lesson plan books. You have to develop, you have to write 2 lesson plans, 2 types of lesson plans. That means for English, that's P1 for class 1 and 2, P2. You may choose class 3 or class 4 or class 5. Based on your interest, you may choose and you may develop. Then you have to present 3 assignments. You have to present 3 field-based project works. And again, then CC record, we call it as assessment record. Then 1 record should be submitted. Then classroom observation record. This is also known as reflective journal and classroom observation record. A total 10 records are to be submitted. See, dear student teachers, now I would like to show one what we call one motivational video here. Observe this. Motivational one video is there. Let us understand that. Let us watch that. See, child labor is prevailed even these days in our villages also, and we should provide a wonderful childhood to students. Hence, childhood is very precious to every person. You observe, the childhood should be enjoyed by our students. See, observe this. Hence, type of joyful education should be provided to our students. Our education, that means the childhood is very, very precious. Joyful childhood is essential for development of any person. Type of providing joyful childhood to students. But the unfortunate thing here is some the evil, what we call child labor, is going on in our society. This is here is a video that shows.
సంధ్యలో అందని ఫలములు ఎందుకాయేనో నా గుండెల మీద పండును పొడిసే కాకులెవరమ్మో ఈ దేశాన్ని లేని తాళరా చండం పెడుతున్నా నా బాధల మీద ఆలోచించని కాళ్ళు మొక్కుతున్నా మీ కాళ్ళు మొక్కుతున్నా నా సిట్టి చేతులు సక్కని రాతలు నేర్వలేదయ్యో నా సంకన
Okay, dear student teachers, this is one small motivational video. You should think of this type of evils are to be banished from our society. And as student teachers, we should also take care and should stop this evil. Dear student teachers, once again here, let us continue in next class. Tomorrow, once again, reminding you, there will be class, and join without fail, and help your friends also to join, dear students. And let's stop now.